Right now, I want to challenge your brain with something fun. In the next few minutes, you'll face a few puzzles that may look simple at first, but they are designed to stretch the way your brain thinks. Some people solve them instantly, while others need a moment to see the hidden logic. So here's the real question. Is your brain ready for a quick workout? Stay with me until the end, because the last puzzle in this video surprises almost everyone. Before we start the challenge, take a second to like this video and subscribe to Brainora. If you enjoy brain games, puzzles, and mind-stretching challenges, on this channel we explore fun ways to train your brain and discover the hidden power of your mind. Alright, let's begin with the first brain-stretching puzzle. Imagine you are in a room with 3 light switches. Outside the room, there are 3 light bulbs. Each switch controls 1 bulb, but you cannot see the bulbs from inside the room. You can only enter the bulb room once. Your challenge is to figure out which switch controls which bulb. Take a moment and think about it. The trick is to turn on the first switch and leave it on for a few minutes. Then turn it off and turn on the second switch. Now, walk into the room with the bulbs. The bulb that is on belongs to the second switch. The bulb that is off but still warm belongs to the first switch. And the bulb that is off and cold belongs to the third switch. If you thought of that solution, your brain used both logic and observation. Now let's try another puzzle. A man builds a house with 4 walls. Every wall faces south, and a bear is walking outside the house. What color is the bear? Take a few seconds before answering. The only place where all walls can face south is the North Pole, and the only bears that live there are polar bears. So the bear is white. This puzzle works because it forces your brain to think outside normal assumptions. Most people imagine a normal house somewhere on land, but the trick is realizing the location must be the North Pole. Now here's a puzzle that tests how your brain handles numbers. If 2 people can paint 2 walls in 2 hours, how long would it take for people to paint 4 walls? Think carefully before answering. Many people say for hours, but that's not correct. If 2 people paint 2 walls in 2 hours, that means each person paints 1 wall in 2 hours. With 4 people working at the same speed, they could paint 4 walls in the same 2 hours. Your brain sometimes adds unnecessary complexity when the answer is actually simple. Now let's stretch your imagination a little more. A woman has 4 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many children does the woman have? Take a moment to think. The answer is 5. The 4 daughters all share the same 1 brother. Many people mistakenly think each daughter has a different brother. This puzzle shows how the brain sometimes misunderstands wording instead of focusing on the logic of the sentence. Now let's try a puzzle that involves observation. You are running in a race, and you pass the person in 2nd place. What position are you in now? Many people quickly answer 1st place, but that is not correct. If you pass the person in 2nd place, you take their position. That means you are now in 2nd place. This puzzle tricks the brain because we rush to the answer without carefully analyzing the situation. Let's move to another challenge. A farmer has 17 sheep. All but 9 run away. How many sheep remain? Think about it. The answer is 9. The phrase, all but 9, means only 9 are left. These types of puzzles stretch your brain because they require attention to language, logic, and hidden details at the same time. Now let's try a visual imagination challenge. Imagine a cube painted red on all sides. Then the cube is cut into 27 smaller cubes of equal size. How many of the small cubes have paint on exactly 3 sides? Take a moment. The answer is 8. Those are the corner cubes of the larger cube. Each corner touches 3 painted sides. If you solved that, your brain used spatial reasoning, which is the ability to imagine objects in 3 dimensions. Now let's talk about why puzzles like these are so powerful for the brain. When you try to solve a puzzle, different parts of your brain begin working together. Memory helps you recall information. Attention focuses on details. Logic analyzes the problem, and creativity searches for possible solutions. Scientists have found that challenging puzzles can strengthen the connections between neurons in the brain. This process helps improve problem-solving skills and flexible thinking. In other words, puzzles are like exercise for your mind. Just like lifting weights strengthens muscles, solving puzzles strengthens your thinking ability. That's why people who regularly challenge their brains often become better at analyzing problems, learning new ideas, and making decisions. Here on Brainora, our goal is to make learning about the brain exciting, and interactive. Every puzzle you solve is another step towards sharpening your mind and discovering how powerful your brain really is. Now let's finish with one final brain-stretching puzzle. A bat and a ball together costs $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Take a moment before answering. Most people quickly say 10 cents. But that answer is incorrect. If the ball were 10 cents, the bat would cost $1.10, making the total $1.20. The correct answer is 5 cents for the ball and $1.05 for the bat. This puzzle shows how the brain sometimes jumps to the first answer that feels right instead of carefully checking the math. And that is exactly why brain-stretching puzzles are so interesting. They reveal how our minds think, how we make mistakes, and how we can improve our reasoning. Now I want to hear from you. Which puzzle in this video made you stop and think the longest? And did you get the final bat and ball puzzle correct? Write your answer in the comments because it also is fascinating to see how different people approach these challenges. If you enjoyed this brain workout, share this video with a friend and challenge them to solve the puzzles faster than you did. And don't forget to subscribe to Brainora for more mind puzzles, psychology insights, and brain training challenges that will help you unlock the hidden potential of your mind. Your brain is capable of amazing things. Sometimes it just needs the right puzzle to stretch its limits.